Hi, my name is Rath Cyrus. I'm from Canby, Oregon. I fight out of the Shack, my own fight club. The reason why I fight is to better myself, and I just always loved the martial arts and karate and competition. Hope for a good night tonight. It's going to be a tough one. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Trent the Sandman Standing. I'm here to fight Rath Cyrus tonight, heavyweight fight. You know me, no nonsense, get in the ring, get it done. Cage is my religion, and it's the day of Sabbath.
Now we move on to the big boys. Rath Cyrus, who just hit the ring, Rick, he used to weigh 480 pounds. He has every weightlifting and powerlifting record in the state of Oregon, and I mean every single one of them that is documented by the Weightlifting Federation in this state. He has the titles to. He weighed in tonight at 238.5 pounds, almost half of his original body weight. This sport is keeping him healthy, keeping him alive, as he puts it. He's taken on the Sandman, Trent Standing. Nobody's got more experience. The Sandman is on a 9 or 10 fight win streak. Heavy favorite here tonight, but I personally am not counting Rath Cyrus out.
Gotta make one of those infamous predictions that aren't panning out today, that we're not going past the first round. And it's not going to the ground.
You know, I think that's a pretty good prediction. Trent Standing, one of the few fighters, and in my expert opinion, the only heavyweight fighter on the circuit that can kick to his opponent's head, and does regularly.
Standing to my left in the blue corner, a freestyle fighter and an FCFF veteran. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 238 pounds. Trained by all Fays and friends, and representing the Shack, fighting out of Canby, Oregon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome please, Rath Cyrus. And his opponent, standing to my right in the red corner, a Dixon Clando fighter, coming to us tonight with a record of 17 wins and 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 292 pounds, representing Kurt's Fight Team, fighting out of Oregon City, Oregon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome please, Trent the Sandman Standing.
You know, Rick, I am very excited for this fight. Trent Standing does some very exciting things. He's very experienced. He loves to be in there. Rath Cyrus does some very exciting things. He's not quite as experienced, but he also loves to be in there. These two guys like to fight, and that's very exciting, especially in the heavyweight division.
If you haven't picked up on the innuendo, get to the refrigerator, get your beer now. Don't order a pizza. It's going to be over. I don't think it'll go the first round.
Oh, and Trent Standing rushes, and Rath tried to change. Oh, and Trent right around him.
Well, Trent wants to get his weight on top of him. He had that opportunity. I think he would prefer to stand up, but a guy gives you that, goes to his knees, and almost goes to his stomach. That's an invitation.
That's 290 pounds as Trent Standing right on top of Rath. You can see in Rath's arm, he's holding on. He's using a lot of energy to keep Trent down. Trent's just relaxing. Trent's merely laying here. He's not trying to fight this position. He knows sooner or later Rath's going to have to let go, and he can begin to pound away. Trent is the veteran. He's very cagey. He's very tactical. Rath needs to find a way off the bottom here, not just hold on. And this is what I'm talking about. Trent Standing waited. He was very patient. He didn't use any energy. He sits up big. He lands about a dozen punches. He comes back down. He's going to suck a little bit more energy out of his opponent here. Again, Rath's got to get off the bottom, Rick. Nothing good is going to happen to Rath in this position. He's got to get up.
He's trying to build position, but Oh, you got a freight train on top of you. What do you do?
Yeah, and a very experienced one. Trent's just resting here. He's just resting again. He's sucking a little life. He's putting his weight on him. He's squeezing, taking a little energy out of Rath Cyrus. Before you know it, Trent's going to sit up again and rain down anywhere from 1 to about a dozen punches. Dave Hagan, who wants action, is not likely to break them and bring them to their feet when Trent is in such a dominant position, what we call the mount, where he's got one knee on either side of his opponent's body and his opponent's underneath him.
I got a little Kimura going here.
Yeah, oh, that's tight.
He's got to watch that. Oh, no.
That is very tight. Rath's arm should not be that flexible.
Well, Dave's not looking at the arm, he's looking at the tap out.
I hope that Rath will tap before he lets his arm get broken, and frankly, I'm not sure that he will. Very tough guy, known for his heart. Rath's throwing punches from the bottom, and they're landing dead on the button.
Trent took him a little bit. I wonder what he was thinking there.
I'll tell you, that Rath Cyrus is flat strong, Rick. He's got weightlifting record after weightlifting record. He's trying to bench press Trent off him, but Trent's not a weakling himself.
We're not seeing a lot of fight-ending technique taking place here from Trent. Now he's isolated the arm. Now that might be a little bit of a factor here.
You know, it's a big problem. Trent's frankly being a pretty nice guy right here, hanging on to the head. At any point, he can let the headlock go and just start slugging away. I think he's going to look for the submission, and he got it.
We got the submission from the isolated right arm.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And Rath Cyrus very upset with this decision.
Well, it wasn't a decision. Cyrus tapped. So that's the end of that discussion. Yeah, he's upset at himself from getting caught in the position.
Yeah, he's very disappointed. A lot of people here to see him tonight. And again, and we say it a lot, there's no shame in it. There's only one guy that can win these fights, and that's the risk you take. You get on there mano a mano. It's not quite like a football game or like a basketball match.
Via tap out. 3 minutes and 20 seconds of the first round. Out of the red corner, Trent the Sandman standing.
Trent got the job done. He finished Rath Cyrus, something the heavyweight champion wasn't able to do. That's a pretty good win. Pretty impressive by Trent Standing. I know he was the favorite, but it was still an impressive fashion.
Trent, you've gone with Kurt's fight team for a few months now. You've been doing a lot of fights. In a short amount of time, you've been really successful. What's been going on in your fight world?
Hey man, this is my 6th straight. 6 wins straight. I'm on quite a streak. They kicked my ass down there at Kurt's. I've lost 40 pounds since I've been here last. For once I'm in shape and things are working out pretty good.
Now Trent, you had a fight for the heavyweight title with Josh Bennett. He has still got to defend it. He's coming off an injury. But are you looking to maybe get a shot at that title again sometime soon?
Definitely. I want Josh to heal up, be 100% for me, and want to get it on with him.
Fight fans, give it up for the Sandman.
Hey, I also need to thank my sponsor, Vicious Fight Gear, my cornerman, Christopher Standing, and Ryan Hart. Thank you.
Trent Standing.